Hey guys, so this one I'm going to be walking you through how to actually trade perps. Remember to read this page to actually understand perps. Perp contracts are like futures, but they never expire, and so you're able to like basically leverage trade perpetual contracts on places like Bluefin. And so that's what I'm going to walking you through today. Now this is Bluefin Pro, and you can access it at trade.bluefin.io and then select perps. Now what you can see here is the chart, the current price chart for Bitcoin. And then you can also see here the order book, right? The order book is basically a tool that shows you what orders people are placing and what orders probably people are buying at and selling at, and then the current market price. And so you can also see what percentage of the market is buying and what percentage of the market is selling. And so what you want to do here basically is trade. So first thing we want to do is of course connect our wallet. So I'm just going to connect my Sui wallet quickly. I'm using Slush wallet, so I'll just easily get that one. So let's quickly. Great. Now what I want to do is now let's go through the different types of orders, right? So you'll see here that the first type is market. And market basically helps us to buy something at the current market price. Limit helps us to buy at a specific price, and conditional helps us to buy at conditions. We have to fund this wallet, so let's quickly fund it. All right. So okay, let's quickly complete authentication first. Yeah, I accept. Then let's quickly add some USDC to the account. So if I can see USDC and deposit it to Bluefin Pro, I should get a prompt to pretty much release that amount to Bluefin Pro. So yeah, I deposited it to my Peps account now, and now I can now trade. One thing you probably come across is isolated and cross. In this case, it's totally isolated. Okay, so yeah, this is isolated and cross. So positions cross position basically mean that when your collateral is totally exhausted, then you want to take out of something else, probably like the other balances. And isolated is that, oh, this particular amount I'm putting into this trade should be the only amount that should go into the trade. So that's what between isolated and cross. Then you can also select leverage. Now, if you don't know what leverage is basically like you having an amount, multiple amount exposure. So, for example, if you have $200 to trade, you can easily use like a 4x leverage, and that means that you now trade with $800, right? But the thing is that if you're able to now have access to all this money, it only means that your profits are going to be magnified by how many x your leverage is, and your losses are also going to be magnified by how many x your leverage is. If I have like a 20x leverage, it means that I'll be gaining at 20x and I'll be losing at 20x depending on where the market is going, right? So that's pretty much how it works. So yeah, let's pretty much trade. So I want to try a market order. Remember, the market order basically is like trading at the market price, and you want to just basically select how much the size is, which is basically how much you want to buy, and then you can now buy or long or sell or short. So in this case, let's really do a short. I think shorts is what I want to do right now. So yeah, sign that transaction, and then we should get our order open. You can see that our order is open here. You can easily see some things about the order, right? So first thing you can see is the coin. You can see the size of our position, the value of the position, entry price, oracle price, liquidation price. Basically the price at which if Bitcoin or the coin gets to, you lose all your money. The position is closed. Then we also see the margin. You can also see the current ROI or PNL. You can also see take profit and stop losses. I can also set. So you can set a price at which you want to take profit and another price that you want to pretty much stop your losses. So you can see like enter that and then set those. Then you can also see funding that you currently have to pay to maintain the position. Then you can also reverse the position if you choose to, just by clicking on it, and then it's going to like basically take the same position and then flip it to the opposite of what it currently is, and then that's pretty much how it works. Of course, you can also close the position, right? So this says we can easily close the position at either market or limit. So I'll just do market and I'll close that position immediately. Now for limit orders, it's a whole lot different. For limit orders, you want to basically specify the price. So you say 9300 and the price is not that. So I'm saying that, oh, when it gets to that price, please I want to trade. So let's do this case buy long. It's actually buy or long, by the way, and so that creates the position, right? In this case, okay, that was a long. So basically, I cannot long from a higher price. So if let me actually short, and then you see what I mean by that. So since I was trying to long from a higher price, it just opened the position for me immediately. But normally, you usually have the open order that you can easily use to like pretty much manage your position. So basically, if you create a limit order and it's not at the price or it's intuitive to then it's not going to create the order for you immediately. It's going to like have an open order here that you can easily manage. So that's pretty much it. I will close this at market price once again, but also close that limit price, by the way. Then this conditional basically set the condition. So trigger price, market price, then an amount, and then you pretty much like enter that. You can also see your account details here. So perps equity is this amount, which is basically how much I have in my HERPS account, my realized PNL, my margin ratio, maintenance margin, and all of that details that help you trade. So basically, this is pretty much how you trade. There's nothing too deep about it. Generally just want to understand that okay, this is the book, and this is how much people are currently selling things for, and this is how much people are currently buying things for, or most people how much people want to buy at and how much people want to sell at. Then this is the market price. Then basically you just have to fill in the details to pretty much specify your order depending on the order type. So yeah, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll reply to them as soon as I can. Thank you.